An idea, a conviction, a commitment, my foundation. Today it is urgent to address the challenge of protecting our planet. Our fight for the environment is at the same time also a fight for humankind, an essential fight to enable future generations to continue living on our beautiful planet.
D'offrir la meilleure qualité de service à nos partenaires, à nos donateurs, et puis aussi d'avoir bien entendu intégré le maximum de possibilités de travailler dans un contexte environnemental favorable.
7 years in existence and more than 240 projects around the world. The Prince Albert II Foundation is today a key player in the field of environmental protection. The Foundation supports a growing number of projects, works with numerous international partners, and also develops its own initiatives. 8 priority programs have been defined from these 3 main fields of intervention. The different ecosystems are the regulators of life on Earth, and the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation is engaged in better understanding them in order to better protect them. The Foundation has been supporting the Tara Oceans expedition since 2011. Its objective is to study plankton ecosystems with the countless species of which they're composed and their major role on the world's climate.
Resources are so scarce. If one country has a medical problem, another country comes to help. We've always had to work together for that reason, but during IPY we really learned also that by working together we can address these very large, important scientific problems.
The extinction of species challenges the equilibrium of an entire ecosystem, and the Prince Albert II Foundation is particularly keen to protect them. In the seas, monk seal, or on land with the Javan rhinoceros, the Foundation is committed, alongside top-ranking experts, to halting the extinction of these emblematic species.
Il reste encore beaucoup à découvrir à la surface de la planète, et en même temps, se rendre compte qu'on est effectivement dans un changement environnemental majeur.
The Prince Albert II Foundation is sharing a new vision of marine protected areas in order to find a balance between sustainable exploitation of the oceans and the protection of their ecosystems. The Foundation is at the forefront in the protection of the Mediterranean and the world's oceans, such as in Panama. It contributes to discussions on the development of marine protected areas by gathering, for the occasion of the Monaco Blue Initiative, political representatives, scientists, and environmental and economic leaders. All share a vision of marine protection compatible with the development of maritime economic activities.
The issue is, can growth be inclusive? Can we have prosperity for all? and still maintain this planet. This is real. This is not just about energy. It's not just about you and me. It is about 9 billion people by 2050.
In the Sahel, just like in polar regions, the Prince Albert II Foundation is working in these lands of extremes particularly impacted by global warming. Reindeer husbandry, the indigenous peoples of the Arctic's main economic activity, has been seriously affected by the consequences of climate change. The Foundation supports the University of the Arctic in training young people from different countries in that region about the stakes at hand.
À l'heure où la Terre et les océans subissent des pressions sans précédent, notamment en raison de la progression démographique mondiale et du changement climatique, il nous incombe d'agir avec détermination pour préparer l'avenir que nous voulons pour les générations futures.
To counter climate change by developing alternative solutions, the Prince Albert II Foundation supports groundbreaking initiatives and also international dialogue. The Foundation supports the rural communities of North Morocco in the improvement of energy efficiency in their equipment. It also federates synergies surrounding these themes thanks to the Euro-Mediterranean Energy Efficiency Forum, organized each year in the Principality.
The problem is attracting more and more the interest of politicians and of the public opinion. The public opinion is more aware now that in Antarctica is the key to many questions that need to be answered in the near future.
A major consequence of climate change, the acidification of the oceans, requires the establishment of adaptation policies, attempts which the Prince Albert II Foundation is contributing to. Since the Monaco Declaration, relating the warning message of scientists on this crucial theme, the Foundation has not ceased to support actions towards a better anticipation of the effects of acidification. Thanks to its association with the Workshop on Economy and Acidification, or with the Reference User Group, the Foundation participates in the dissemination of scientists' recommendations among maritime professionals and political decision makers.
In many countries, you do not have this power over deciding the fate of the forest. And so having a research project for them to take part in is also important for conservation of that forest. So it's not only research, but it's a combination of research and conservation.
Forests are at the heart of the three main fields of action of the Prince Albert II Foundation: climate change, biodiversity, and water. Their preservation is a major stake for our planet. The Foundation's partnership with the local government and communities has led to the protection of over 3 million hectares in the Peruvian Amazon forest. The action continues with the RED, reduced emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, which, thanks to the carbon market, offer additional financial resources to local populations in order to incite them to preserve their forests. With the initiative Monaco Makes a Commitment Against Deforestation, the Foundation raises awareness among Monaco businesses and the international luxury yachting industry with regard to the use of timber from sustainably managed forests.
Au moins toutes les 8 secondes, un enfant meurt d'une maladie causée par une eau contaminée ou par manque d'eau. Ça, c'est 4 millions d'enfants chaque année. La cause de mortalité la plus importante dans le monde actuellement.
In support of countries that are severely affected by the phenomenon of desertification, the Prince Albert II Foundation focuses its efforts both in the field and in dialogue on the vital theme of water. On Maasai territory, the Foundation has initiated a project for the protection of a vitally important watering point. It aims to resolve the conflict over water access between the humans and the natural fauna. The Foundation is also leading discussions concerning the integrated management of water resources on the southern shores of the Mediterranean with the Water Think Tank. Beyond these projects and initiatives, the Foundation continues to make its voice heard at the highest level during international negotiations. Because the problems at stake know no frontiers, the Foundation has opened several representative offices around the world. In parallel, the Foundation focuses its efforts on raising public consciousness, in particular among young people, about environmental issues through human experience sharing, exhibitions, and other awareness campaigns.
Fondation Prince Albert II de Monaco est respectée dans le monde entier pour le travail qu'elle fait dans les domaines de la biodiversité, de l'eau et de la lutte contre les changements climatiques.
The Foundation's annual award ceremony is the occasion to recognize those whose actions for the environment set an example for future generations.
This is why we must seize this opportunity today.
The Foundation is, above all, men and women who in all parts of the world share the same values and objectives, and thus participate in the protection of our planet.